Hello everyone. Well, after the success of the rib on the bone, I'm now going to dry age some Cape Grim. This is a whole brisket, so there's the tri-tip and the square. So if you don't know where that is on the cow, the front muscle there, right there. And yeah, so again I'm using the Misty Gully dry age banquet bags. So I've been wet aging this for about 50 days, and I might dry age it for maybe another 50. We'll see how it looks after say 30 days. But first thing I'm going to do is cut open the bag, drain all the blood out, and then I'll be transferring it into the bag before I vac seal it. Okay, so after a few goes, still not getting this seal right, but again, most of it's right up against the skin or the fat of the beef. So now goes on a wire rack into the fridge for, well, at least 30 days. So we'll have a look at that time, which will be the the 20th of May. Cheers. Well, here we are 50 days later with our 100-day aged brisket. So 50 days wet age, 50 days dry age. Looks like a solid bark. A little bit of mould there, that'll be fine. Cut that out. Alright, I'll go trim this up and I'll come back. Alright, there we have our trimmed brisket. A little bit lighter. Yeah, so I think I've managed to get the most of the fat down to about 6 to 7 millimeters. I'm a little bit worried about this portion here, a bit thin. It might turn out a bit tough, but we'll see if the dry age actually helps it go a bit better, so it stays a bit more tender. Just going to put a rub on it and put it in the fridge overnight and cook it in the morning. This is just the usual suspects: salt, pepper, sugar, cumin, paprika, garlic powder. I think that's it. Yeah. So I'm no good at making rubs, as in, like, I enjoy this. I'm hoping it's not too peppery for the kids that are going to eat this. But the well, yeah, I'm getting better at the rubs, but you know, it's still a little bit of guesswork for me. But I dipped my finger in. It smells really good. Dipped my finger in, put it on my tongue. It's just, like I said, it's really nice, except it's just got a little bit too much pepper. So I'll rub the meat and show you how it looks before I put it in the fridge. Okay, there's the brisket finished with the rub, and I'll put that in the fridge overnight and start cooking it early tomorrow morning. Alright, see you then. Okay. It's really early in the morning here, and I've got the snake method for the coals to do the brisket, and I've got some hickory wood chips in the smoker box. So I've got some water in the pan. Time to put the brisket on. On goes the brisket, and so I'll put the lid on now and see how the temperature stabilizes, and hopefully in about 8, 10, 12 hours this thing will be ready. Cheers.